Hello, this is Keontae Johnson, also known as Savada, and this is Art Savada, where we discuss topics ranging from Black and POC issues to LGBTQ issues to culture at large, all while making a beautiful piece of art. Billy Boy was a series in my erotic art portfolio. I have a history with erotic art I want to explain really quick. When I was a teen, I drew a little hentai scenes here and there since I didn't have internet access. And without that, you don't have access to sexual information, let alone LGBTQ sexuality. So naturally, I started to extrapolate what I thought was going on in different LGBTQ fiction books I was reading in the teen section of public libraries, and a lot of it was inaccurate, but in a way it was an education, and it also had the healthier aspects of sexuality by discussing emotion. It was always part of a story with a build up and interpersonal relationship aspects. They say if you're going to consume porn, it's better to watch amateurs with realistic bodies or or elements of emotional intimacy. So it's connected to the humanity of sexuality, and that's what I explore in Billy Boy. It was taken from a porn movie in the 70s, and even though it has some negative things, that's the young teen runaway older man that wants to protect him dynamic, then I'm going to chop up to the era and the fact that there's no underage actors are actually in it. What they actually create is romantic. And I wanted to display that intimacy from the scene it's taken from, where at the end of it, after all what we call the action scenes, and the story resolves at the end, you also had this just scene where they're just holding each other and stroking each other's hair from all these different angles, where they're just embracing and hugging and truly seeing each other. And it's such an intimate, warm moment that sets itself apart from all the subject matter of the rest of it. And I have to wonder, was this accidental or was this intention to the responsibility of an already limited LGBTQ erotic market? If you only have a few movies and a few porns and a few dirty novels, then what representation do you really get? And if they understood that their responsibility as creators was to have aspects of a real relationship in it, it was about bringing something to the community.
Hey, I'm Reese Ratliff, and I'm an up-and-coming artist from Wilmington, Delaware. My music style is considered predominantly indie pop, but I think my style is flexible and can bend to other genres, from soulful singer-songwriter cuts to upbeat rap-influenced tracks. Being able to cross boundaries with both sound and style makes me more universal, just like a Vaji collection.
And so here's this porn that has true and honest aspects of relationships, and that's what I wanted to highlight with Billy Boy. Now, this here is just a simple little still from a sci-fi work that I enjoy. But I wanted it's I feel like it's okay to use just because it's pretty far off from the subject matter, just because I wanted to highlight the BDSM in it. Uh, so it's definitely part of that work. But I definitely work with BDSM a lot with that, within eroticism. And I feel like this is a great scene for that because it's very other. I mean, it's literally in space. It could be aliens, it could be anything. The scene ends up being kind of negative, but what it starts off with is this almost peaceful, serene bondage type imagery. And it's kind of it's obviously quite gorgeous as a piece of imagery, but also, I wanted to race bend it as well because it's just so serene, other, and different, and out of this world. Um, so I just wanted to take it to this kind of space I'm used to, and kind of also by playing with the colors a lot in this, I was able to add an element of otherness, but also a bit of surreal element by having such little colors, almost monochromatic, except for the face. Um, and so I just wanted to have some cool sci-fi imagery, mostly ink. pen, and then just a little bit of watercolor brought in for flair. Oh, I love doing the stars. You can tune in next Wednesday to join us for another art talk. Maybe it'll be this series, maybe it'll be something different, but I hope you enjoy. Have a good day.